during stretches, but what's it like just being a part of a game like that last night?
Amazing, just showed us that, where's our standards and how we can compete every night. And, you know, we're not letting this record get to us, and that's not who we are, and that's what we're pushing forward to.
And can a game like last night prove to you guys, and I know you guys probably consider yourself tough, especially on an individual basis, but going up against a team like Houston, right? Crazy on the offensive boards, big size everywhere, and you guys competed despite them getting a bunch of boards anyways.
Yeah, I mean, we believe that we are a really good team, which we are, and we knew going into this one was gonna be a tough one, and yeah, we was winning other games, but we really wanted to test what we really do as a group, and Houston was just a great test for us, and we came out and did what we were supposed to do, and we got to win.
Jose, does it feel like everything is kind of changing for the better? Everything's pointing up. You look at the offensive numbers, you look at how you're starting second halves. Everything seems to be trending up. So do you think this is now going to be the real team that we see on the court?
Yeah, I mean, we're finding like we knew how good we are, and now we're just finding the rhythm and the groove, and everybody's making a big jump. JB is doing a great job with us and the staff. So, yeah, this is a team looking forward. This is the team that we need to be to go out where we want to be at.
Can you talk about the buy-in that you mentioned, JB, the buy-in that all you guys have since he's come in under helm?
Yeah, I mean, he's just doing a tremendously good job of always having that good energy, right work, the right things to say at the right time, and we rolling with him, and he's doing a great job. Like I said, he's come in every day and he's being himself and saying the right things. I can't really say nothing about that. He just say the right things right now.
And you're known for forcing turnovers. How crazy is it to see a dude get 8 steals in one game?
That's crazy, I know it was something high, but I didn't think it was 8 steals, and it wasn't shocking because I think he got like 3 steals in a row at one point where I was on the court, or he at least involved with something with the steal. So, I mean, it's no shock. He's always going to be first team. Herb, he showed it yesterday, and just coming out like that in the second half, that shows him how he grew as a player. First half was tough for him, struggling offensively, and he came out in the second half and basically won us the game.
We've seen a few of these games where you kind of been out there with the closing unit. What's kind of been your focus when you've been out there with those lineups just to make sure you're making an impact?
Oh, man, just be me, solid. Just understanding how the winning plays is. It's not necessarily about scoring with that group or with that whatever group I'm in. Just controlling the group, making sure everybody know what they got going on, and when it's time to win, put everybody in the right spot. And that's what JB trusts me with, and that's what my work is putting into. So, that's why I'm in that group a little bit. But it's just how the game flows. Some days is my days, some days it's gonna be somebody else's days. It's just what it is.
Has that been a focus for you, kind of running that, like, I guess, true point guard role, being a guy who's kind of controlling the offense, making sure guys are in the right spot?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something we miss as a team right now. So I try to do my best as that because, there's a lot of people that could put the ball on the hoop, especially in this group that we got. So, one thing that how we're going to do it organized, how we're going to do it the right way, and that's something I've been focused on.
Jose, there was a play late in the game where I think you pointed to the left corner, right? Saddiq and Trey were up there, and you saw Trey had a mismatch. Are you constantly looking for those mismatches on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I want them to think less and play basketball, let me do all the thinking. And when I see something that I feel like is going to work and, like you said, a mismatch or somebody that just needs the ball at the time, I'm going to make it very known that let's go there and let's try to attack that.
You mentioned players being able to put the ball in the hoop and having a lot of guys that can do that. Did you know Saddiq was going to be one of them?
Yeah, he scored 50 in the NBA one time. So, 29 or 30, it's not 50, so he could do it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, but Saddiq put the work in. He's a solid human being, and I'm a big fan of him. And, it's not shocking. Like I said, he had 50 points. That's a lot of points in the NBA. And he got back in his groove, and yesterday he put us on our back, and he went to go score. Some days he's one of those guys he knows some days isn't nice, some days it's just another a rebound night or whatever it is. So, not shocking. Happy for him. Definitely see the work, and it won't be shocking if he does it again.
So he gave a lot of credit towards the fans. Y'all were playing a long time. The energy they got. How much does an impact does the home crowd make?
Yeah, he been seeing what I've been seeing for 5 years. The crowd gets you going. one of the best crowds that I ever heard. I told every time, New Orleans, when you show love, they're gonna show love back, and that's what they're doing.